Good day, everyone, and welcome to our annual Top 5 episode. Today we're going to count down our top 5 games of 2025. And with me we have Rob
YOLO.
and Damon.
Hello.
All right. So,
And with us in heart
yes.
is Brent.
Brent is with us.
That's true.
We have his list.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Rob's got the soundboard going. That's perfect.
Yeah. So how you want to do this, Ryan?
Well,
we didn't really talk about it.
No, we didn't, did we?
No.
Sorry, just something weird just happened.
I heard you guys want to talk about video games.
Yeah.
We didn't mention we just turned this into a political podcast.
Yeah, did we?
We're going to talk about American politics.
Oh boy. Yeah. Rob tries to do this every time we record. He's like,
it's true.
What do you think about the liberals?
Hey. Maybe it's time to split.
Oh.
Look.
Way to go, Carrot Top.
It's a seesaw. Sorry. Anyway.
Well, I guess we can, because it's not a regular podcast, we don't really have a format, so we can literally just hop in or do you guys want to talk about how gaming was for you this year? Like, did you play a lot of stuff? Did you...
I'll be honest.
Go
ahead, Rob.
You go ahead. You go ahead.
I played a lot of stuff. There was a lot of stuff to play this year. We had the Switch 2 launch after years of speculation and rumors and then non-rumors and all of Brent's predictions and
for years.
So there was a lot to look forward to this year, and there was a lot of games that came out, but I guess we'll see from my list. Like, I played a lot of games this year, and there was, I'm sure everyone's watched the Game Awards and whatnot, but I think most of mine are kind of to the side of that, and there's a lot to play this year.
All right. Rob, what do you...
Yeah, honestly, I was going to say this is one of the first years where I played quite a few games as well, and modern ones too. It was a good year for like indie games and just all sorts of minor ones. Like, there's a bunch here that could have been here that I just didn't get around to playing. I won't mention any names, but it was a great year for indie games, and there were quite a few of the AAA ones that came out as well that we've been waiting for.
Yeah.
So yeah, lots to pick from this year.
All right. I used to use our podcast, because we did it pretty regularly, as my like, I'd look back at the old sheets and see what I played to keep track. So last year I started a list of just new things that I've played. And I tried 13 new games this year. But the rest of the time playing were older stuff. Like, I was still playing a lot of my regulars. Put a lot of time into Timberborn again, and Helldivers 2, and things that have been around already. So had a little bit of a different I don't know. I was gonna say different experience, but no. As we were saying right before we launched there, everything on my list is within a year and a half. So.
Oh.
Well, without further ado, who wants to go first for number 5?
I could do Brent's.
Sure.
We should definitely do Brent's.
Do Brent's. Let's start off with...
All right. So Brent's not here, but he gave us a list. I've looked up what some of these are, and I will be coming up with some hopefully funny takes on why Brent really enjoyed this based on what we know about him. So, number 5 game that Brent George enjoyed in 2025 is Dismantle.
Oh,
First, anyone hear this? Nope.
Never.
Nope.
Tell me about it, Rob.
yeah.
This Dismantle is a crafting survival game. Currently available on PC, PS4, 5, Switch, and Xbox. It's a game. There's survival.
I mean, yeah. I mean, that one checks for Brent. He does like a
You know,
survival crafting
there's
game.
also some puzzling.
Puzzling.
To find out about these games, like I was looking up reviews. Brent's games don't typically have mainstream media reviews, so this one's from GameCritics.com, and the high of the game was getting a weapon strong enough to one-shot the skinless hunters, but it also looks like almost cartoony.
Cool.
So I'm going to go on a limb and say Brent played this on the Switch.
Mm-hmm.
But it looks right up his alley. It's
What?
yeah, survival, crafting, puzzles, and skinless hunters.
Skinless hunters.
Nice.
Brent written all over it. So that was number 5
All
from
right.
Brent George. Yeah.
Next.
Well done. I'll go next.
All right.
I'm going to tell you a little bit about a game called Mario Kart.
Oh.
This is exactly what I wrote. It's actually Mario Kart World, by the way.
Okay.
This is a game where Mario and his friends and frenemies race go-karts around a track and also between the tracks. That's my review of Mario Kart World.
Sure.
Yeah, it's my 5th favorite game of the year. But actually, I think this game might be representative of the like how the anticipation for the Switch 2 itself, and it's kind of an obvious game to release with alongside a new Nintendo platform, and it's Mario Kart. Like, I played the hell out of it for the few weeks where that was pretty much the only game that was released on the Switch at the time. I'm sure most people did the same. You were crazy if you didn't get the bundle. That seemed to be the way to go. Because who doesn't like Mario Kart? And it was a Mario Kart. Everyone likes Mario Kart. Go play Mario Kart.
All right.
That was Mario Kart.
Yeah. Mario Kart World.
Mario Kart World.
It's a go-kart racing game.
And motorcycle.
And
Or scooter or whatever.
And motorcycles. and hang gliders.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, why don't I do the next one then? Because I also have a racing game.
Okay.
But by the people who do what Nintendo don't, I have Sonic Racing Crossroads as my number 5 game. And I mean, I could pretty much just mirror absolutely everything Damon just said. They didn't break a lot of new ground, but it's more of the same. I really enjoyed. They've got a rival system now, which is pretty neat. Every lap they have a different. You can kind of warp. And that's where the crossroads come in. You go to different worlds, which you can pick. Is picked by the leader there. Just more of the same. And made by the folks at Sega.
Nice.
Yes, have a heart spot right there.
All right.
It says Sega right there.
It says Sega right here.
It's actually a tattoo. Yeah.
It's it's right where my heart should be. Yeah.
All right. Well, my number 5 game of the year is Marvel Cosmic Invasion.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Haven't heard of it.
No. I mean, I put a couple more hours into it since we played it there. And yeah, it's a great beat 'em up. It's got a cast of regulars and not so regulars. It's got Iron Man and Captain America and Phoenix and Wolverine, like all the well knowns. But then you have Nova, Beta Ray Bill, Silver Surfer, Ghost Rider, and She-Hulk instead of regular Hulk. I mean,
Yeah.
but it just recreates that retro arcade vibe perfectly, and I had an absolute blast, and we played through the entire thing there. I think it was 3.5 hours we got through it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
The
It
whole
was a
thing,
nice
yeah.
bite-sized game, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
and but yeah, it just yeah, just a fun retro game that really scratched that itch of the old retro beat 'em ups.
Yeah, I had a
Right
great.
on.
I kind of left that one off my list because I knew it was going to pop up. I knew it was going to happen. Yeah, I liked how all the characters felt subtly different than one another, and sometimes quite different than one another.
Yes.
Yep. Yep.
Right. Like, so that was really cool how they did that. So
Yeah, I mean, when you did their special too, it felt like a lot. Like some of them felt huge, like whole screen, and other ones are a
yeah.
little more directed. But yeah, it's
Right.
a lot of fun. Lot of fun. So let's work backwards then. I guess, or does that work? I don't know. How should we choose who goes next for number 4?
Now, if you want to go in reverse, like if you want to start with your number 4 now, like do a snake
Okay.
draft kind of thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay. Well then, my number 4 game of the year is Jump Space.
Jump space.
Yeah,
Okay, well, you got me there.
Yep.
it's
Tell us about that game.
so first they put out a demo that a lot of people got pretty excited about. Basically, Jump Space is Sea of Thieves in space.
Yep.
Yeah, and it's first person, and you get on your spaceship, and one guy pilots, one guy guns, and then you have two guys doing repairs and any of the other things that need to be done on the spaceship, and you fly to points, and then you get out of the spaceship, and you sometimes you're just defending a point. You got to wipe out all the robots and aliens that are there, or you gotta you know fight your way through a building down to the basement and turn off the warp blocker, and they just it's a lot of fun. It is in early access still, but it's pretty fully fleshed out. And they've been doing lots of updates since they released it in early access there. But yeah, and it is a definitely multiplayer. I highly recommend if you're going to try it, it has to be multiplayer because I tried some of the solo stuff and it's nowhere near as fun. Like getting on there with your buddies and playing it is a lot of fun. Like suddenly you're flying to your next point and you get jumped by a whole bunch of spaceships, and the pilots yelling because the shields are down. You got to put some fires out, and then you got to fill the ammo, and the gunner is losing his mind because his ammo's out, and you got to fill that out. Like it's like over. You ever play Overcooked?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's that
lot.
kind of thing. Like just things just keep piling on and on and on. So
All
but
right
yeah,
on.
that's my number 4 of 2025.
Nice one.
Mm-hmm.
Check that out.
All right. Well, my number 4
Mm-hmm.
is a game I ended up coming back to after having
Oh,
a rough first impression. Was Borderlands 4, a little indie title by a upstart company called Gearbox. Don't know if you've heard of them. They're kind of
no, tell us more,
deal.
Rob.
No, they have a great CEO. Never says anything controversial. But yeah, so Borderlands 4, I fell off pretty. I was so excited for it, and I played it, and I got a couple hours in, and I'm like, no, they need to patch this. They need to patch this before I come back. Optimization's a lot better now. They had some major video problems right out of the gate, like stuttering and just like even on a 5090, it was you couldn't do 4K. You couldn't do 4K 60 without frame generation on a $3,000 video card.
Ooh.
But
Yikes.
it's a lot better. It's a different tone. So 3, for anyone who's played Borderlands 3, it was really hey, how are you? Kind of like with the YouTuber streamer type.
Mm-hmm.
4 went a little bit back to being more serious, a little more serious art tone. But there's a lot of really good things about it. Like there's a lot more mixtures of guns. You can mix the parts together. The character, it's actually funnier because it doesn't try as hard to be funny. Like the characters are a little better because of it. Like they're just legitimately funny, a lot more like 2 was. So far I would put it a little ahead above 3 in what I'm enjoying, but it was definitely not there to begin with. And it takes the serious tone takes a little getting used to, because I'm like I got so into 3 that I was just used to that. Like everything's happening and bouncy, but it's good. I'm looking forward to eventually getting my way through it and playing it 3 or 4 times like I usually do. So,
Wow. Not gonna lie, Rob. Not gonna lie. Thought this was gonna be your number 1.
No. Maybe if it had come out of the gate a little better.
Right.
Like I fell off it so hard, and yeah, it took a while to get me back. So,
wow. Okay. No, that's
yeah,
crazy.
I knew that one was coming. I thought it was going to be higher too. That makes me even more excited for what's coming.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Probably my turn.
Damon,
I think it's your turn, sir. Yeah.
My turn. So, did I ever tell you guys about my greatest gaming accomplishment ever? Did I ever tell you about that? It was when I finished Ninja Gaiden when I was a kid. The original Ninja Gaiden on the Nintendo Entertainment System.
No, you did.
I did. We did. I remember it clearly. We had to cheese it. I remember because we ended up getting an ability from like 3 levels back, and then totally avoiding like every power up. So then we could use that one against the last boss because he was impossible to kill. Anyways, I digress. But one of my most anticipated games this year was Ninja Gaiden Ragebound. Kind of that retro pixel art modernization of classic Ninja Gaiden, and it's 80s platforming action with like kind of this modern like a flow state, like always pushing you forward, push. The game it takes place at the same time as the original, like even like the timeline of it. So it's like while Ryu Hayabusa was over in the United States, this story was happening elsewhere. So you play as 2 different characters. Kenji, who's like a ninja, kind of like Ryu, and Kumori from the Black Spider Clan. And I mean, it's got story, but like it's really not about the story. It's there, like they put it in there because the original one kind of had all those cutscenes and tried to make it all cool. But it's just as challenging, but doesn't have to be just as challenging as the original. The way that they made it accessible, but you can equip kind of amulets. You can kind of think of them like skulls, kind of from Halo, where you can equip things and it makes things harder for you. And the trade-off for that is you get score multipliers and better rankings. So you can make the game as hard as you want. It's also kind of the flow state I was talking about. You have this aerial move called the guillotine boost, and that's almost like, think of it like from DuckTales, you could pogo off of people. It's kind of like that. It's an air parry, but like you use it all the time, and it's kind of what keeps you going and moving. So you can do it off of projectiles, you can do it off of enemies. There's lots of secrets hidden throughout the levels that kind of encourage you to go back and play through them. And like the bosses are amazing. Every boss was awesome. The game kind of rewards pattern recognition without being too cheap. Like they tried to get rid of all the cheapness, which is great. And the soundtrack was a banger too. It's just retro cool. You should definitely play Ragebound. So
awesome.
Right on.
How long of a game roughly you think?
5 hours, 6 hours.
Oh,
Like
okay.
it's yeah, but there, like I said, there is replayability in it as well. So
Nice. Okay. Huh.
yeah,
Awesome. I've had that on my wish list for a bit. So.
yep. I liked it so much I ordered the physical edition because I was like, I need to have this. So
Ooh.
yeah.
Awesome.
Right on. Right on. All right. Brent's number 4. I had to look this one up too. It's a game called Fabledom.
Oh, okay. I've seen it. I don't know much about it.
Okay. Well, if you know more about it than I do, feel free to jump in. But it's a city builder.
Checking the boxes
Supposed to
already.
be pretty relaxed from the look of it. I can't really tell you much more than that. The green shots aren't. It looks like there's alliances, and it kind of looks like Civ, honestly, with more of like a cutesy look, like more
Yeah.
of like a cartoony look,
Like
I guess.
a cartoony look, yeah. Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
I've seen it on the charts. I think on the Switch actually is where.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's where I've seen that.
Well, there you go. Fabledom. Brent's number 4.
All right.
All right.
Well,
So
I guess you're going to read his number 3 now too.
Brent's number 3. I actually know what this one is. This one was really big during COVID. It's Plague Incorporated.
I played this.
I've played
Yeah.
that too.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. Basically, a game they had to change during COVID because
They did.
Yeah, I basically you're designing something that'll wipe off all the humans in the earth.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're trying to stay a step ahead of people trying to stop you.
Yeah, like
There's
you're
not enough. Yeah,
you're
I was just gonna
constantly
say there's not
evolving.
enough games where you're evil.
Yeah. Really evil.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, I knew that one. That's his number 3.
Nice.
I recommend it.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
I think I had that on my. I actually think I had it on my phone. That's where I played it the most.
It was on everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like Balatro last year where you could play it
Yeah.
on literally anything. So, and I've already forgotten. Was I after that or was that you, Damon?
No, with Damon again
I,
now.
I think it's back
Okay.
to me,
Yeah.
which is great
Okay.
because that means I get to talk about Donkey Kong Bonanza.
Ah.
I honestly, I didn't even write anything for it just because, I mean, I'm sure everyone's heard about Donkey Kong Bonanza. Like it's all the color, it's all the smash, it's all the stuff, right? It's all the, I cannot imagine how hard it would have been to design levels that are completely designed to be absolutely destroyed and then still be workable and have you complete what you need to complete, because you can break the whole thing if you want. Just it'd take you a long time, but you could do it. Yeah, it's a game about going deeper. You're getting lower and lower and lower and lower as you're smashing your way through the world. And
What's this
It's,
about again? That's starting to sound kind of dirty.
yeah. Bonanza.
Bonanza.
Donkey Kong Bonanza. So yeah, I don't know. I'm sure Ryan's gonna talk about it. I saw the look on his face.
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. If this isn't his number 1 game, it's a
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah, it's Nintendo. They're masters of making games, and this is no exception. They did a great job, and a must play, and it was a must buy, even at that evil price for the
Yeah.
Switch 2 games. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, but it was worth it. So,
All right.
Excellent. Well, mine's right out of left field. I pulled my inner Brent. It's a game called Creepy Redneck Dinosaur Mansion 3.
You just made that up.
No, you know what?
Mhm.
Look it up after the podcast. It's I watched someone play a little bit of this, and I'm like, I need to play this.
Oh.
And it's a match 3 game, so it's like matching jewels in a row and stuff. But it's a character like it starts off like a Resident Evil 3 clone, but it's a roguelite, and the character realizes he's in a video game, and then the whole game becomes a satirical look at the video game industry because there was no dinosaur redneck creepy mansion 1 or 2.
Oh,
They
okay.
started at 3.
I was
Okay.
just going to
So-
ask if I would understand if I hadn't played the first two.
No, no, but it's
Okay.
so and as you beat certain parts, you get access to the other branches, and the whole idea is to try and there's something you want to accomplish in the game because the game was never actually fully released.
Oh.
It is literally like I laughed out loud so often with it. It's like it's a really well done. It's almost like the match 3 part of it's like an afterthought.
I like a good meta game, like something that's meta.
Yeah,
Not
like
not the company meta, but you know.
yeah. It was really good. Like I honestly, I know it seems funny to put that over my Borderlands 4, but this one had a lot of love, and it was genuinely, I laughed like 4 or 5 times. It was really, really good. So,
So
and I think it's on Steam for like $8 or something like that.
so is it like a third person like walking around part, and then you do the match?
you
threes?
don't do the walking. You choose branches, like you say, go this way, go this way. It
Oh,
gives you
okay,
like
okay.
choices,
Okay. Okay.
and then like certain choices are only available when you get certain traits from having to do something.
Oh.
And the traits are so there's like a whole hint system of trying to get different traits by reacting certain ways when certain things happen, and you
Okay.
go in and out of this like a video game. Like he realizes he's in a video game and has like a little existential crisis, and
Oh, cool.
it's an amazing little game.
Huh.
Yeah,
I
no, so
I
that
have
was-
never heard of this, but I will look into it.
It was literally like I think the Game Grumps played it out of the left field, and they were like, "What are we playing here?" And it was hysterical. It was really good. So
Awesome.
there
Okay.
you go.
That's
Yeah.
on the wish. That's on the wish list now, Rob. Way to go. It's on the. Yeah. It's
All right. So I guess that brings me to my number 3. And
Yeah.
my number 3 of 2025 is Ball X Pit.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you haven't heard of it or seen anything about it, what if Arkanoid and Vampire Survivor had a baby,
Yeah.
but then they put it up for adoption and Loop Hero raised it?
Yep. Yeah.
That's
That's
how
a pretty good way of describing it.
it. You're basically you choose your warrior, and it's a completely like you're constantly moving up the screen, and it starts out one size, and as you progress, it gets a little wider. All your enemies are on blocks.
Yep.
And yeah, they look like if you just looked at the blocks and not the enemies standing on top of them, they look like well, actually, they look like Tetris pieces. So
Yeah.
I guess Tetris influence in there too. But yeah, it's got the shooting from Arkanoid, but it has the weapon pickup system that Vampire Survivor, I guess all survivors likes use now. You pick up gems and then you choose, from a certain amount of upgrades for that level. And then like every run
And
is
different
like that.
characters too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's one awesome thing in this game that I almost do it just to get it to happen. As the enemies are getting further and further down the screen, they start doing this like chant or like war, like I don't even know how to, but it's like all of a sudden all of them on the screen are like hoo 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 hoo, like it's so it's just a moment. It's just a moment in the game that it's pretty awesome. But yeah, Ball X Pit is my number 3
That
game of
sounds
the
cool.
year.
Yeah, I've heard of that game.
Yeah, I've heard of it too. Yeah.
Have you heard of it, Rob? Have you?
I've heard of that game. Yeah. That's interesting. Yeah. Right on.
That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Let's
it's
move
cool.
on.
Yeah.
Um. Okay, well, I will move on to my number 2 game of the year, and that is Donkey Kong Bonanza.
Nice.
Yeah. And
Um,
there's the first duplicate. There
yeah.
you go.
So, uh, everything Damon said, absolutely true. It's an awesome platformer from the team that made Mario Odyssey. So they kind of used that same technique that Mario Odyssey had. Like the levels aren't huge, but there's so much to do in them, and they're all like kind of blocked off. Like it's not completely open world. Yeah, there's that the whole level destructibility is pretty satisfying, even if sometimes you destroy a whole bunch of stuff and suddenly can't get that special piece you're looking for. Or you can't jump up to grab it because you've destroyed too many things. Uh, and I was getting like every every level I've played so far. Um, you're like, oh, that's a pretty creative, cool little puzzle they just added. Okay, all right, but yeah, this is good. And then the next level you hit, and there's something else like that they've done in that level. So, uh, yeah, it's yeah, definite must buy for the Switch 2. And yeah, it's a good little game.
It's real good.
It's
It's real
real
good.
good.
Okay. Yeah, it's addictive. You'll keep
Yeah,
you keep on playing, and then if you're bored, you just destroy things. It's kind
yeah.
of you can. It's
Yeah.
easy to make
Yeah.
your own fun, and that's kind of a sign of a good game. Yeah.
So
It's good.
has it been clarified oh God, her name is slipping. The character that's with Donkey Kong in it. Uh
Pauline.
Pauline, yeah. Is
Yeah.
she the same person from Odyssey?
Yeah. Or yeah, from New Donk City. Yeah.
From New Donk
That's
City. But
yeah.
but this is like the kid version of her, or
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
what's the history? What's the story here?
I don't know. Maybe we're gonna get a Mario cinematic universe that'll explain it all to us.
There you go. Because
Yeah.
she's definitely an adult in Mario Odyssey when she's the
Yeah.
mayor of New Donk City.
New Donk City.
New Donk
It might
City.
be
New
some,
Donk City.
she might have named that after him. She
Yeah,
might- yeah.
her monkey love. Her.
Actually, I heard that was the original title of the game.
Donkey Kong Monkey Love.
Monkey Love. Yeah.
Ooh boy. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, good times. Yeah.
All right.
Rob,
Yeah.
what's your number
All right.
2?
My number 2 is another puzzle game just came out called Blueprints.
Oh.
It's
Mm.
it is a it's sounds like Blueprints, but it's like blue and then PRINC. And it's a first person puzzle game. First game since Myst where I've actually taken a notebook while I'm playing it and writing down notes.
Oh.
Oh boy, what's a great. So it's like a roguelite house shifting first person game. There's the lore is it starts off you're a relative of someone it was I think it's your uncle if I remember right, but he's in order to get his money you have to get to room 45, which is the final room. But like there's a 5 wide grid, and as you're moving up and you each time you go to a door it gives you 3 rooms to choose from, and the different rooms have different traits, and they also have different ways the doors go, so you can lock yourself out
Oh.
of being able to go to a certain place. But like
Okay.
all the different rooms, there's different puzzles you have to do by having certain rooms. And it's a game that you'll play like each time you can't go any further. It's a day, and so you like I think I'm up to like day 45 or something. Like some of the people you'll see on YouTube, they're up to like day 100, still
Oh.
trying to beat the game. It's it's crazy, but like it's rewarding, and then like the lore they dump at it, it's like so much thought went into kind of developing a story behind this game, and then still make it like a really great game. But it is definitely not one where if you're not taking notes, you're going to just keep hitting your head on a wall. It's like there's codes that you get from looking at certain pictures. There's like, oh, this thing that happened in the second room, I now need to remember when I get up here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's a
Okay.
great game. And I think it's I played it on Steam again. It's I think it's like a $30 game or something like that, and absolutely great game.
It's also on Game Pass. I have it installed. I haven't played it yet though.
Oh, it's
Mm.
great. Just don't. It's not the kind of game you can play for 3 minutes at a time, though. It's a time suck. You're gonna lose track of time. So
Awesome.
it's great. Yeah, so that's my number two.
Is it me again?
You again.
Is that what happened?
You betcha.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Uh, so my number two is actually a game that I thought got robbed at not this Rob, but like robbed at the Game Awards.
Right.
Yeah. So because there was I mean, it was a jam-packed year full of great games, but Split Fiction.
Oh yeah.
No,
Oh, you're
like
right. Yeah.
that came out at the beginning of the year, and it was amazing, and everybody
Mhm.
loved it. And everyone's like, "Oh yeah, a rare win for EA. That's incredible!" And from the makers of It Takes Two and all that other good stuff. And then it just kind of everything else came out, and everybody forgot about it. But it's I don't know if you guys have played It Takes Two.
Yeah.
You definitely should play It Takes. You should finish It Takes Two. I'll be honest, it keeps getting better and better as I go all the way through it. But this is like the more like arcadey action intense version of It Takes Two. And it's like if you thought It Takes Two was a bit meh or laid back or whatever in a lot of its portions, then this is the game that you probably want to jump into. It's got a kind of a neat story. It's about two of these kind of rival writers. Sorry, they're one is a sci-fi writer, one is a fantasy writer, and they end up getting kind of trapped in simulations of their own stories by like the sketchy publisher, like almost like Assassin's Creed style, where they're inside what they're writing in their books. And yeah, it's really interesting. So you have obviously the screen is split down the middle, and you have a sci-fi person and a fantasy person, and then they're like each jumping into each other's books. So you have fantasy settings
Cool.
and sci-fi, like any of the tropes that you can think of. Like if you can think of a sci-fi trope, it's in there. If you could think of a fantasy trope, it's in there. And like just the creativity and the way that you go about solving these missions and stuff like that are incredible. It was one of the only games where I remember immediately the caveat is it's only co-op. You can only play it co-op.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, but after finishing it, we immediately wanted to jump back in and swap characters just to have that other perspective, because it is that different. The gameplay is that different between the two of them. So yeah, that's my number two, Split Fiction. Must play, definitely.
Awesome.
Yeah, it was a game I was always going to go to, and we talked about playing it a bunch of times, and then never
Yeah. I never got to it.
never got to it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
All right. Well, I guess that means it's time for Brent's number two. And this one I know as well, but I wasn't. I think it's a few years old now. It was one for the. It was a newer game, but it was made to look like a PS1 game. It's called Crow Country.
Crow Country.
Crow Country, and it's like a Resident Evil tank control game that I want to say you're in like an amusement park or a circus, like an abandoned one, and it's if I remember, it has a bit of a dark story to it, like you're trying to find something out. But it from what I remember, it's very much a let's see. Let me just look it up here.
Looks kind of like Five Nights at Freddy's, a little bit. Looks like
Yeah. Except it's like look it controls like it's a survival horror game, and it's like, but it looks like a PS1 kind of
Like over the
Kinda
shoulder, kind of. The camera's always
Yeah,
in
you
there.
play a little girl. You're in. I just remembered being in like a circus. Seems like the kind of game that would be right up Brent's alley. So this one kind of makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Survival horror game. But yeah, it's very much looks like a. It's supposed to be a PS1 game. I think it was an indie title. Yeah, SFB Games.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
Awesome.
Grow Country. So Brent's number one.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm eagerly awaiting.
Okay. Yeah, I almost want to let you guys guess, but this one you might actually guess because he was literally just talking about this. Brent's number one game that he played in 2025 is OG Skyrim.
Okay.
I do remember.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so we happen to know because we were just talking about this. He's playing it on Xbox 360,
That's right.
which
yeah.
means he has a working 360 still.
Mhm.
This drive hasn't gone on it yet. And do I need to talk about Skyrim? is there anyone out there listening to us who doesn't know what Skyrim is at this point?
I think it comes pre-installed on Samsung smart fridges now. No, I'm just.
It's the new Doom, right? Like
Yeah, it is. It is the
Yeah.
new Doom. Yeah.
Latest in the oh boy, I want to say not the Oblivion series. What's the actual series, Damon?
Elder Scrolls.
Elder Scrolls.
Elder Scrolls. Thank you.
Yeah.
Came out in 2012-ish, 2013-ish, something like that.
I think
Like it's
before
been a
that.
while.
Yeah. When did Skyrim come out?
Yeah, Sky
12.
2011.
Oh,
my
wow.
God.
Okay.
2011. I actually played it on the Xbox 360 too. That was where I
Yeah.
played it back in the day.
Yeah. It's a great game. There's been like 13 remasters, like remakes.
They
It's
do
on
quarterly.
everything.
They do quarterly remasters of it, but just every
Yeah.
3 months. there's-
Ironically, it just came out on the Switch too, and it was panned. They were like, "Don't buy it on the Switch. Play it somewhere else. It's not good on here."
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. They were like, the Switch, like the original Skyrim anniversary on the Nintendo Switch, runs better. So I'm sure
Oh,
I'm
wow.
sure they'll patch it. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there.
Okay.
oh yeah, that's that
They found
anniversary
something it
edition.
doesn't.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say they finally found something it didn't run
It
well
didn't
on.
run
then.
off.
That's-
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
That was at launch. Who knows? It could be great now. That's
Yeah.
Sure.
I was just gonna
So
say.
there you go.
I think that anniversary edition on Switch, you can get Link's armor, right, or something.
that's right.
Yeah.
yeah.
That makes sense.
And they
That's a
added
Nintendo
fishing.
thing to do, right?
And they added fishing or something too.
Oh.
To the,
Yeah, fishing's in there.
I honestly have to say I haven't put 1 minute into Skyrim ever.
I've never played it either. Yeah, and I played some of the older Elder Scrolls, but
yeah.
I hear it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It made a few dollars.
Made a few dollars
Bethesda
over
still-
the ages.
yeah.
Yeah.
I did play it nonstop for several months when it came out. I did.
Yep. All right. Well, that's Brent's number one. So, Mr. Damon, what is?
I got a new game I'm gonna play for months nonstop.
Uh-oh.
And have you ever guys heard of something called Dungeons and Dragons? You ever played that before?
No, tell me more.
No,
You never
what-
played Dungeons and Dragons?
Dragons here.
Okay, hold on. Let me get the wiki. No. So this game actually didn't come out this year. This game came out in 2023, and it was the game of the year in 2023. And I've been sucked into Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
So since after Christmas, I want to say Boxing Day, I've put, I think, 50 hours into Baldur's Gate 3
Wow.
in one playthrough, and I have 2 playthroughs going in it right now. So it's all consuming, and it's interesting. So my number 2 is Split Fiction co-op game. Baldur's Gate 3, best co-op game. Definitely play it co-op. Get somebody like so.
Oh.
I'm I'm playing. So Mackenzie and I, my fiance, we've been playing together on that, and also we've been doing a 4-player playthrough. So one on Steam, one on Xbox, and 2 on PlayStation. So it is crossplay. So
Oh, right on.
you can definitely get people together and play Baldur's Gate 3 on crossplay, and like it's every bit as amazing and awe-inspiring as I thought the Mass Effect trilogy was back when I played that when those were coming out. So it's that good of a game. It rewards creativity and in ways that you could just never think of. And like if you've ever played Dungeons and Dragons, the tabletop role-playing game, one of the greatest things about it is it's really only limited to like somebody's imagination, and that the way that they've been able to somehow translate that into a video game, if you can probably think of a way to do something, you will be able to do it in a game, often to hilarious or just, and like the way that the game can't be broken in that sense is pretty incredible. I can see why this was in early access for so long when they were making it, and why Larian took 10 years to make this game. And the coolest thing about me playing this game right now is it just makes me so pumped to see the new Divinity game that's coming out. Right?
I think
Right.
it's announced,
So,
yeah.
so it's kudos to Larian for making such a crazy game, and just having me super excited to have something on the horizon. And I'm gonna be playing the crap out of this game for sure. So
Awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
Right on.
let's pick it up,
Nice.
and we should play. I'll get another character going. We can play. It's all good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right on.
I got it because it was on sale. I got it was on sale.
It's been on sale quite a bit. Yeah, I've thought about it a few times. Yeah.
I've hovered
Yeah.
too because it seems like a game that's not going to go much lower than the 60 or 55 that
Yeah.
it's down to, right? Like
Yeah.
when it goes on
I think-
sale.
I think it was 30% off that I got it on, so or something like that. So
Yeah, yeah.
Right on.
All right.
Well, my number one game of 2025 is Ball X Pit. You're like, Ryan's like, yeah, I called it. I sunk so many hours into this game. I think Ryan and I talked about it like 4 weeks in a row. It was just like, you still play? Oh yeah, it was great. I got the new.
Yeah.
It is there. I would play it because it is Steam, so it's like it cloud saves. It seemed like it played slightly different. Like if I played on the Steam Deck, it was a twin stick shooter.
okay.
In a lot of ways, because you'd be aiming the one way and doing the other thing. On the computer, it'd be like mouse and keyboard. You'd like it played so well on both, but in a different kind of way. And the characters in that game and the different way they played and the different ways, like later on, you could pair them. So you'd have two characters. The juxtaposition of the way that their traits played, like if there'd be a certain character where it shoots from the back, the balls come from the back, but then there's another one that throws them, so it's like they're between the two of them, the balls you could clear out from it just changed. There was so I just kept going back and back, and one more playthrough and one more playthrough, and I want to see what this looks like, and I want to see what this looks like.
Mhm.
And it when I died, it never felt cheap. Which is a game I don't say that a lot about games, but it's like it was something stupid I did, and I could kind of think like, oh, I shouldn't have done that, or like, oh, this character is just not going to merge with this character, even though it seemed cool for a bit. I just kept coming back to it, and like I said, it's great on the Steam Deck. So I played it mostly on the Steam Deck, and I hear there is a credit that you do roll credits on it. I'm really, really close.
Oh,
I just
wow.
haven't quite got there yet. Yeah. And there's a city building side of it that
Yeah, I
I
was
probably
gonna.
should have left out.
Well,
It wasn't
yes
really.
and no. I don't know. Like that. That was the. I didn't really elaborate on it, but that's the Loop Hero part of
Okay.
that amalgamation, because you do that in Loop Hero. Like things you build in the city affect the game that you
Yeah.
play.
it's very important that you do it in this game, but when you get to the later stages, it becomes a nightmare because you bounce your players
Oh,
off these players to make them, and it's so hard to do it properly when you get later and you've got like a giant
oh,
area of all these buildings.
yeah,
It really kills it for me. But you have to do it. You have to. If you don't do it, you cannot get your players up to past a certain point because they get traits, they get skills, they get buffs from it.
yeah.
And that's how you get new characters. Is you have to build their houses. So, and
So
there's also resources you get there. So you get the grain and the wood and the coal and not coal, steel, I guess, iron,
yeah, iron, yeah,
rocks. Yeah.
yeah.
But what a game! It was
I
such a good game.
It's a
so
Devolver Digital game. I just
yes,
noticed.
Absolutely, it is. Yeah.
Sound-
Mhm.
I was like, this sounds weird. And I'm like,
Oh yeah, there you go. Perfect.
yeah. That's yeah.
So yeah, I was playing it completely mouse and keyboard until you said you were playing it. Rob told me that he was playing it on the Steam Deck a lot. And actually, I think I prefer the controller to the mouse and keyboard. Um,
Yeah, that's what I found too.
just
That's what I found
because
too, yeah.
with the mouse and keyboard, you have free reign of your aiming reticule,
Hmm.
but with the controller, it's just moving it left and right, and it lines up so perfectly with everything that you don't need to have that mouse aim that you would
Yeah.
need.
And near the end of the game, it becomes very bullet hellish.
Yeah.
So the controller you definitely appreciate at that point. It's
Yeah. I'm only at the point that I've unlocked 3 characters now, and I'm very embarrassed to say that I unlocked that third character, and then discovered that you have to build the stuff that you put down. I was just putting it down and then kind of wondering, like, well, these buffs don't seem
like,
to be
why is
doing.
nothing happening?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
They don't do a great job of explaining that part. That
no.
part almost seems like they added it on because other games did it. That's
Mhm.
kind of my one.
But but once I
complaint
discovered
about it,
that, I, I, I had to rebuild my entire city. I spent like an hour rebuilding
Yeah.
my city because, um, like I was saying before, it's like Arkanoid. So you aim where you want to shoot, and you shoot the ball in. And I put all my buildings on one side and all my resources on the other. And then when they to collect resources, I just shot the ball in, and it one bounced around and collected resources, never hitting the buildings or just
Yep.
the one group of buildings that was on the edge.
Hmm.
But they're like Tetris pieces too. You can spin them and build like
Yep.
so.
Yep.
Yeah, it's
You start making columns and
yes,
yeah,
yeah,
it's a great game. It's a
it
great
is.
game.
It is. It really is.
And I think there's quite a few characters too. It gets up to like 20 or something like that.
Oh
There's
my goodness.
so many. Yeah, they actually have one character that is an auto completer. So part of the game, like you said, like with the Vampire Survivor, is the gems and then the updates.
Yeah.
If you take this character,
Mm-hmm.
you play and you aim and everything like that, but he picks all the updates. Like the computer picks the updates.
Oh, cool.
And it actually works really well because all of a sudden your guy is very OP. So it's kind of neat to pair him with someone else, and there's so much strategy. I wish I was playing the game right now. Honestly, it's
I haven't
that
I haven't
good,
reached
so.
the pairing point yet. But I
That is pretty
read
cool.
I saw it in a review, so I know
Mhm.
it's coming.
It's a
I just
real game changer. Yeah.
Just added it to my wish list.
I think you'll
Sorry,
really
Damon.
like it. So that,
Yeah.
that is my number one.
All right.
Yeah, of 2025. So I'm trying so hard to think in my brain of what your number one is here, because you've listed off a couple that I would have thought it was for sure.
Yeah. Sometimes the most obvious choice is the right one, Rob.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Right. Sorry, go ahead.
Well, my number one game of the year, and I don't know if this is the one you picked, Rob, But my number
Yeah,
one
we'll
game,
see. We'll see.
my number one game of the year is Marvel Rivals.
That's the one I was thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, what has he played like 800 hours this year? Oh yeah, right.
It's definitely my most played game of the year for sure. I mentioned it in honorable mentions last year because it came out like in December of
Yeah,
last year,
yeah.
and I checked my Steam played on it and today, and I'm at 250 hours played.
Oh,
Yeah. So I divided my most of my time between Marvel Rivals and Helldivers 2, like for gaming this year.
It's like Splatoon hours. That's
Yeah,
yeah.
it is,
Yep,
man.
yep.
Right?
Yeah.
I thought you were going to hit us with a No Man's Sky or something again too, or
Oh
something
yeah.
that would have been hysterical.
I thought maybe
Like-
that might have been happening. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, for those who don't know what Marvel Rivals is, it's a 6v6 third person combat. They really got, because you're playing superheroes. They've got the shooting and the melee of characters balanced really well. Like it's really good, and for the most part, your ultimates are pretty damn cool when you can set them off, and the game has been kept really fresh. Every 2 months they're adding two new characters, and they have lots of like events. Like besides like the holiday events, like they just had a Christmas event and New Year's and Valentine's Day and all that stuff. They threw in a few summer ones this year, and they've been having some cool like just fun events too. They had this one event where not much changed besides the fact you played with big heads. Like it was big head mode, like from NBA Jam, like just giant heads and
Very
little
nice.
bodies, and everyone just running around doing this stuff. It was pretty comical.
Jeff the Shark with a big head.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah.
Big head,
Cool.
tiny tail. Yeah. There's another really fun mode they did where they had basically it was the 6v6, and people would you could choose one character. Everyone would choose one character to start, and then next before you started again, there was like a second round, and the characters that were picked the most in the first kind of became your two to be picked. So anyways, you would end up having these matches of like, it'd be Hulk versus Black Widow, six Hulks versus six Black Widows, or the greatest ones are Hulk versus Thing. It's just like you're just out there just just slamming each other. Yeah, it's a lot of fun, very addictive, and especially if you like the like just, I don't even know what you call this, like looter shooter
Mhm.
type stuff. So
Right
Marvel,
on.
Marvel Rivals,
Is it easy for new players to get into, Ryan?
absolutely,
Is it? Yeah, okay.
absolutely. It's
Yeah.
got like there are definitely some characters to play in the beginning, like very easy to use ones that'll help you kind of develop in the game. And matchmaking, for the most part, sometimes
Yeah.
you get totally one-sided, but for the most part, it seems pretty accurate. So I think you would get thrown in with a lot of bots if you went in now and started playing it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah, I think that's. I mean, yeah, it's the hours are there, and I definitely put them in. And I think I mentioned
Nice.
everything I wanted to in the comments. Yeah. Yep. Yay! So those are our top 5 games of the year. I have a couple honorable mentions. I don't know if you guys got any.
I'm sure I'll come up with something.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll come up with some through your.
Okay, well I wrote mine down, so I'll mention them quick to just to keep things moving along here. So my first honorable mention is Mario Kart World.
Mm.
I wanted to have it in my top five. You know, the racing is awesome and tight. The graphics are awesome and tight. But it's there wasn't enough new stuff in it, and I really felt kind of ripped off by the open world experience. It
Yes. Yeah.
it I mean, when they said they were doing an open world, I'm like, oh my goodness,
It's Horizon,
it's
but with Mario
yeah,
Kart, right?
Mario Kart
Yeah,
Horizon, you know?
yeah.
And like they don't even make it obvious how to get into the open world. Like you'll be staring at
Yeah.
the screen one day and you're like, "Oh, push plus button to for open world?" Like
Yeah.
when you're on the title screen, you know? Like it's not even a choice in the menu when you're choosing what
Mm.
type of racing you want to do or anything.
Yeah. They should have played more Forza Horizon, the
They
developers.
Yeah.
they really
Yeah.
should have.
Yeah. And just rip that off. Then they would have been like, oh, okay, I get it now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like imagine like having like in Forza Horizon, like having to, do a jump, 10
Yeah.
times to get the distance or
Yeah.
like yeah. Real missed opportunity there. Real missed
Yeah.
opportunity.
Yeah.
But I will admit I do really like the Knockout Tour. That's a lot of fun.
That is good.
That,
Yeah. The survival mode,
yeah,
essentially. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's yeah, if you don't know what it is, Rob, basically like there's how many racers this time too? 30?
Oh, yeah. Like
40?
20,
Or that
like
you
a
do
lot.
it per match, right? Like it's
Yeah.
before it's always just
Oh,
been like 12, but like
Yeah.
there's seriously like 20 or 30 now that they like are racing at a time. And basically you're racing to a finish line and it tells you gotta be, for the next one you gotta be above 16th place or above 8th or
okay.
above,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
and stuff can happen right at the last minute and then suddenly you're out of the race, like that kind of thing, and it's awesome for that. um
Yep. Right on.
um yeah, but the disappointment, like I switched Cosmic Invasion and Mario Kart a few times on my list. And I was just going to honorable mention it, but then I'm like, you know what? Marvel Cosmic Invasion never disappointed me like the open world did on Mario Kart, so
Sure.
that's why I bumped it down. Um, Something else I want to mention is, so 2 years ago in my top five, I had Spider-Man 2 as as a as one of my top five. I actually finished it this year. I had to go back and start the game over because it had been such a long break between plays that I had no idea what I was doing. Um, it's a very good game. I still like the first one better. The last third of Spider-Man 2 is, I don't know, the difficulty spike that happens at that point in the game is uh it's crazy.
Yeah.
And it might maybe it's just me, but they make you rely on the parry system at that point where you can kind of use it if you need to leading up to that, but then you have to use it for the last third of the game or else you're
Okay.
done. And so that took a lot to kind of get into my combinations that I use. And I also like, yeah, the last third, they, I don't know, it feels kind of cheap the direction they went in without spoiling anything.
Okay.
Sure. Yeah.
So yeah, but glad I played it, glad I finished it. Um, Also, in a very rare move, I looked at my everything I'd finished, and I actually ended up platinuming Spider-Man 2, which I haven't done on too many
Oh,
games on PlayStation.
Nice.
There wasn't a whole lot more to do, so I just went in and finished it, and yeah. So, and just quickly, the last honorable mention is a little city builder I tried out called Ixiom, IXIOM. Basically, it's not a very long. it's probably you're looking at 4 to 6 hours, which is weird for a city builder because it's like a city builder with a story. And the things that are cool about it is you're on a space station, and so on space stations they always show them as like big cylinders. So that's how your base is set up. So when you move from left to right, you can infinitely go around. Like number one is next to number six for the zones, so you can just keep going around. Like when it's on your desktop, you can just keep going and going and going, and you're just going from 1 to 6 over and over. Like it's kind of a cool little way they laid out the map. But yeah, it's a really good balance of city builder and story. And if you're looking for a little something like that, I can recommend it for sure.
Nice.
Right on.
Nice. I got two honorable mentions.
Okay.
The first one is Lumines Arise.
Mm.
I'm sure everyone's played Lumines before.
Mhm.
Maybe not. But Lumines Arise is kind of like the Tetris Effect version of Lumines. Right? So like
Okay.
remember Tetris Effect came out and it was just this awesome like crazy production value way of playing Tetris. Like it was ultra immersive and like
Yes.
I couldn't close my eyes playing Tetris Effect. And Lumines is like it's I wouldn't say it's as frantic as Tetris, but this is every bit as much of a upgrade over the original Lumines as Tetris Effect was. So yeah, it's really good. It's the way that they pair just the puzzles with the music and the visuals and everything like that. It's super great. And the only other game I had that is, oh, there's a cat there. Is Neon Inferno. I don't know if anyone's heard of that one or not, but Neon Inferno, the best way it's a 2D kind of pixel art, and it's probably the best pixel art I've ever seen. And I'll stamp that. Like that's how good this game looks. It's like a sci-fi like 2D shooter, right? So like a side-scrolling game, but they also in amongst that, they also kind of have like a shooting gallery aspect, kind of like Natsumi's Wild Guns. Do you remember Wild Guns? Where you like shoot into the background. So it's 2D and you can kind of shoot. There's things going on in the background too. So it does have kind of a layered effect to the 2D gameplay. And it's just super cool looking. It's dripping with style. So yeah, somewhere between a run and gun and a gallery shooter. And really good. Neon Inferno. Definitely good one to pick up and play.
Right on. Yeah, I've only really got the one. Like I thought about doing Cosmic Invasion, but I think we talked that one over quite a bit, and I wouldn't have anything else to add about it. But it was definitely a fun game. But this is a game that wasn't maybe technically great, but I had more fun playing this with Ryan than I have in a game in quite some time. And that was Sniper Elite 5.
Right,
Nice.
right.
I don't even know if that's the newest one. Yeah, it might be. I didn't do any research in it, but it is such a in-depth game where you can get yourself killed so fast. And I did not realize how little I was prepared for that until we played for a little bit, and it's like you poke your head over a corner and you're dead. Or like you go looking at a noise and then all of a sudden there's 7 Nazis all find you and you're dead. And it's a slow first person shooter that rewards just taking your time, being careful. And I think we played like 3.5 hours.
Yeah.
But we were in the first mission still, like the first map.
Yeah. And
but we were having a blast doing it the whole time.
Yes.
Like it was just, a lot of communication, a lot of laughing, because it'd be like poke your head up and you'd like shoot a Nazi in the testicle, and you get this X-ray zoom in, like the testicle explodes, and it's like, I shot him right in the...
And I got us into trouble on more than one occasion, trying to just shoot my way out. And
you cannot just shoot your way out in this game. It does not work. Yeah, we tried to go full Halo on it a couple times.
Yeah.
It's like, no,
No.
Doesn't
the
work.
game. It's very realistic that way. It's they hear noises, they come investigate noises, and you are not a bullet sponge.
No.
You
No.
die
You're-
real fast.
You are not a Spartan in
No.
this one.
No,
No.
oh no, oh no.
And as funny as it may seem, shooting a guy in the head like a really long ways away actually brings a lot of guys to you.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, oh, my buddy fell over and his head exploded. I should go investigate what's going on.
Yeah.
And then before I go, I'm going to do an air raid siren. So there's hundreds of buddies. Because I'd be stupid not to.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, no, I guess it would be. And
Uh-huh.
now we're dead. So it's a great game. Like, I don't know what the ratings are of it. I don't know how great it is as a game overall, but I just had so much fun playing it. So
Yeah,
That
it
was-
was.
yeah.
It definitely. Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Tell you what, though,
Oh.
they weren't. There's 5 of them, so I mean, like you just played Sniper Elite 5, right? So I mean,
Yeah.
obviously there's people
Yeah.
playing them. So
yeah, absolutely. And I don't know what Brent would say if he was here. Probably some sort of a Switch indie survival horror game. Any
Or
ideas?
like a mini mall or something like that. Like
Oh yeah.
Oh,
one of
that's
those
right.
mini world
that
games.
the 2-byte ones.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, or whatever they were. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, guys, excellent. In the next week or two here, we'll do our predictions episode too, because we did one of those.
One of our
last year.
favorites.
Yeah. I gotta go through and write down all the things we said last year. That's always a joy for me. I always get a good giggle out of that.
Yeah.
So
How many different companies were going to buy Sega?
yeah.
That's the running joke of
Yeah.
of that series.
Well, Rob, you wanna take us home?
All right, I do this, don't I?
You do.
It's been a while since we did a show. Well, thank you everyone for checking us out. If you'd like more of what you see, or you just want to see what we're all about, we have a Facebook page. If you look for the Grumpy Old Gamers, we post stories there. We have some of the video links. With the YouTube channel is where we put all our video content. Ryan does a boatload of Let's Play action on there, and we do YouTube videos based on like different reviews, like there's a lot of content out there. You can see a lot of us. We do a lot of different things. We're very eclectic. We're all over the place, but there might be something there you enjoy. And if you want to see some of our older stuff, we have a website at thegrumpyoldgamers.com where a lot of reviews, a lot of top 5 lists are all started there. Other than that, we have an email address. If you want to email us, tell us about your feelings. That's at makeusgrumpy@gmail.com. And we do a semi-monthly podcast as well called the You Can't Teach an Old Gamer New Tricks that you can get on Buzzsprout, Spotify, Apple Music, ICQ, LimeWire,
All
AOL. I don't,
the
anywhere you get a podcast. So,
nice.
but thank you for checking us out. Thank you for spending some time with us, and we hope to see you soon. Have a great day. Take care, and bye-bye.
See ya.